Let me kick things off with something that redefines what a remote-controlled car can actually do. The Traxxas X-Maxx 8S is described as one of the most powerful radio-controlled cars on the planet, and once you see it move, that claim starts making total sense. This is a 1/5 scale monster truck replica with a powerful electric motor, a built-in stabilization system, and long-travel shock absorbers engineered to absorb punishment at maximum loads. The 8-inch wheels have deep treads that chew through any terrain imaginable. Special rubber protectors on the bumpers handle accidental impacts without breaking a sweat. But here is where things get genuinely insane. A YouTuber named Fevo9 swapped the standard wheels for 7-inch 24-tooth circular saw blades and drove it across a frozen lake at high speed. The result was terrifying and spectacular at the same time. The creator does make one thing very clear though. This particular modification should absolutely never be attempted indoors. Ever. From something terrifyingly fast to something elegantly precise, the UMX Citation Longitude Twin is a completely different experience. This is an officially licensed, remarkably accurate replica of the Cessna N700 LG private jet, built by the experts at E-Flight. It has been called one of the most powerful toy aircraft in its entire class, and the engineering behind it backs that up completely. Twin 30cm propellers power it through the air, while functional LED navigation and landing lights give it that authentic private jet appearance during every flight. The control system uses a Spectrum DSMX receiver operating on a 2.4 GHz frequency for high-speed, precise data transmission. What really makes this jet special for newcomers is the built-in AS3X and Safe Select technologies working quietly in the background. Together they stabilize the aircraft and protect against dangerous flight angles, making this surprisingly approachable even for pilots who have never flown a jet model before. Now, if your thing is dirt, rocks, and catching serious air, the Losi Lasernut U4 was built specifically for you. This is a 1/10 scale, 4-wheel drive rock racer buggy released as a notable novelty in 2020, and it immediately turned heads in the RC community. The aluminum shock absorbers, stabilizer bars, and fully adjustable turnbuckles give drivers incredible freedom to tune the suspension precisely for any terrain or driving style. The chassis itself was constructed specifically to handle intense stress and massive jumps without flexing or failing. Independent front and rear suspension systems work independently to absorb impacts from rough ground and rocky obstacles, without transferring that punishment back to the chassis. Under the hood sits a 4-pole Spectrum motor paired with a 130 amp smart regulator, delivering power smoothly across a wide range of conditions. This is a machine built for people who find flat roads boring. Something completely different now, because the Wilesco D405 exists in a category almost entirely its own. This little machine was showcased at the RC Glashaus Museum in Germany, and calling it a toy almost feels disrespectful. The German company Wilesco specializes in building tiny, fully working replicas of historical machines, and the D405 is one of their finest achievements. It mimics a real early 20th century steam tractor, and it does not fake anything. It actually burns solid fuel, boils real water, uses genuine internal steam technology to move, and produces real smoke from its chimney. A shaft coupler transfers that steam-generated power to the wheels. It measures 30 centimeters long, 15 centimeters wide, and 20 centimeters high, weighing 2.1 kilograms with a steam boiler volume of 230 cubic centimeters. This is not a toy you play with carelessly. It is a working machine you genuinely respect. Dragging things into drag racing territory, the Losi 1969 Camaro 22S is built for one purpose and one purpose only: going fast in a straight line. This is an officially licensed replica of the legendary 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, and every detail about it screams serious racing intent. The 22S aluminum chassis features side impact protection that keeps the electronics safe even during hard crashes. Power comes from a Spectrum Firma 6500 kV brushless motor, matched with a Spectrum Firma 100 amp speed controller that manages all that power with impressive precision. The Spectrum SLT3 remote control is built with ergonomics and instant response in mind, and it includes a throttle limit function that lets newer drivers control the power curve as they build confidence. Licensed Mickey Thompson ET rear slick tires provide the grip needed for explosive launches off the start line without spinning out. This car means business from the moment you hit the throttle. Now, here is a modification that turns an already capable machine into something genuinely unstoppable. The Traxxas TRX4 track set is a dedicated upgrade kit designed to replace standard tires on Traxxas TRX model RC vehicles with heavy-duty tank-style track modules. The installation takes just 20 minutes, and the transformation is remarkable. What was already a highly capable RC SUV suddenly becomes something that floats over deep snow, churns through thick mud, and climbs over obstacles that wheeled vehicles cannot even attempt. The tracks distribute weight across a much larger contact area, dramatically improving traction on every surface. For anyone who takes their Traxxas TRX into genuinely challenging outdoor conditions, this track set changes the entire experience of what the vehicle can do. Speaking of dedication, the Tekin K-55 represents 9 full months of obsessive craftsmanship from a team of passionate enthusiasts. This is a highly detailed custom replica inspired by the legendary Russian Kamaz Master motorsport team trucks that have dominated rally racing for decades. The finished build contains 285 custom 3-dimensional printed parts, each one designed and produced specifically for this project. Hidden inside the chassis runs an extraordinary 9 meters of wiring, nearly 30 feet of carefully routed electrical connections that power every system invisibly. The off-road capability this machine demonstrates on camera is genuinely jaw-dropping. This is not a machine you buy off a shelf. This is what happens when a dedicated team pours everything they have into one single project. Shifting from custom builds to scaled realism, the LZA 4045 comes from Russian company Start Scale Models and their subsidiary Model Pro. This is a 1/43 scale remote-controlled replica of the AP 4000 and 45 automatic forklift that was produced between 1971 and 1990. What makes this extraordinary is that it actually functions as a working forklift. It lifts real small heavy objects, including solid rusty metal cylinders in demonstration videos, and loads them onto toy trucks with genuine precision. The attention to detail in recreating such an unusual and historically specific prototype is remarkable, and the combination of scale, realism, and actual working functionality makes this one of the most unique entries in this entire lineup. And saving the most unsettling experience for last, the Robonope is something your eyes need a moment to process. This remote-controlled machine abandons wheels and tracks completely in favor of 8 fully articulated spider legs. 26 individual servo motors control every movement, all coordinated by the patented Bigfoot robotics engine to produce motion so fluid and natural that it genuinely makes people uncomfortable the first time they see it. A large LED eye on the front illuminates in either blue or red, depending on the mode, adding to the already deeply creepy visual experience. This is not just a gadget, it is a performance, and it stops everyone in the room completely cold.